Off the Hook Outdoors. I am Ted, your host. Today, I am going to be putting together the big game tree sticks. I have them. I usually keep a couple on hand, and I got some new hunting land that I got permission on. So I went out and looked at it yesterday. I got a video coming out on that. It's how I basically assess the land when I first get permission, because there was a lot of times where like somebody would say, yeah, you can hunt on my land, and I go out there and it's not huntable. You know, it's like either real hard to get into. What's up, Jason? It's either real hard to get into, there's no deer using the land, or it's too close to houses or something like that. But the permission I got is 250 acres. Now, I did cut a video yesterday of me how I assessed it walking through the land like the first time. And yesterday, guys, I just went right after work. And I was in my work clothes, so I got on the land just to see, and it looks really promising. I saw a lot of good sign. I don't have to go far to get to the sign either, so I won't really, hey mom, I won't really bother a lot of stuff. And when I was walking, I ran into a kid who was hunting on there, who the lady and the guy, the husband and wife, her brother lets a guy and his kid hunt on there, but they were pretty far down. I walked decent way, but I talked to the kid and told him, hey, you know, I got my stand, I'm probably going to be up this way, and I got permission, and they're like, that's fine. So it's really exciting. So I have these put together. Bob is bringing one of my stands home from Ohio tomorrow, or today. He's coming back. He's actually hunting in Ohio right now. PAC's in 2B right now. You're allowed to hunt. Like, I could be hunting right now down by the house, but I'm not. I got to get this stuff ready. So next week when I'm out there after work, I'm going to run right out. I'm probably going to put a camera up, a stand, maybe 2 cameras up in this area. But it's dropping acorns. It looks really good. I think I got a good bedding area picked out where I think they're coming from. So the video that's coming out is going to be like my first trip on the new property. And then today, after I get all this done, I'm going to be going down to my stand, and I got to prepare it because I want to get my tree steps in and get my stand prepared, cut a few things out up above where I need to shoot from, and check my camera. So later on tonight, probably, I'll be doing a live checking my trail camera. So if you guys are around later, I got a baseball game today. We got to go get our hunting licenses, Theo and I, and we're getting haircuts. So full day plan today, a lot of work. Tomorrow, my buddy Bob and his wife Boo, good friends of ours, her birthday's tomorrow, so that we are going out and celebrating her birthday on like a party bus. Now, I don't drink, so I'm just going to hang out and, you know, celebrate her birthday. But Sue and I are both going out tomorrow. So yeah, baseball game today, getting tree stands done, putting this together. So I figured I'd just go live, just showing you what I do when I'm around the house, and getting some hunting stuff ready. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my stuff here. You can see the box here. I grabbed some, let me do this right here real quick. I got some, I got the sticks that I'm gonna be putting brackets on here. They're 5/16 inch bolt. So I'm gonna be doing that and talking to you guys, and then we have the straps here that go around them. So we'll be putting all that stuff on. The table's a little wet here from the dew. I'm hoping it rained real good, so I'm hoping that my off the hook blend of the turnips, radish, kale, and rape took. So we're gonna be hopefully seeing results of that real soon too. So let's get the 1/2 inch. This is all froze up wet. I gotta get some. Get a long 1/2 inch here. See if I could. I want to break this. It's a little rusted. This thing here is crazy. There we go. From it sitting. I'm gonna go spray this right now, guys. Hold on 1 second. One ratchet's a little goofy, a little wonky. Hold on 1 second. Spray that inside. Spray it outside there. Shake it off, make sure the dogs don't get it. All right, we got that ready to roll. I don't like it. Let me beat it. Always use your other ratchet for a hammer. Knock all that rust out. I don't know why it's rusted. There we go. Back to normal. Okay, cool. Let me grab a towel because I got silicone all over me now. Hold on a second, guys. Give me a paper towel. I don't want to get this on my tree, my ladder steps, so I'm gonna go grab a paper towel real quick. I'm real finicky about my stuff. Hey Chris, what's up, buddy? Thanks for coming in. I'll be right back. Hold on one second. All right. Sorry, guys. All right, so we got that. Sorry about that. Appreciate you guys being here today. All right, so we have these brackets. If you've seen tree sticks there, this bracket goes on. This goes to the tree. Your strap goes around into these holes around the tree, and on the other side, you pull them tight, climb up your ladder. Now you can see they have the warning labels and stuff on there, right? Well, I like to put them towards the tree. I don't stick them out like this so people can see them. I put them towards the tree. So we're gonna go in order here, guys. We're going to get the bottoms and the tops. Let's see here. So we're gonna do just the bottom. This is the bottom. This is the top. That is the bottom. Okay, so we are good with this. So this is the top. We'll put that over here for now. And we're going to start with the bottom. The bottom one has a T on it. So this sets on the ground, so it doesn't dig into the dirt. If you just had this post, it would just slide in. So, and this is the big game quick stick. So we're going to put this on. Now you can see it has the codes and all that good stuff on it. So we're going to start by putting it this way. And I like going up that way. So, all right, so what we got to do is, let's see, where is my, they also come with all the bolts, and they have these little clips. The little clips that go in to connect these. I don't use these clips much because these things are so loud, if you could hear. So when you're climbing up your ladder and these things are jingling, don't like them. I'll take them out, or I will tape these up and put them in so they don't rattle. So that's just something for future reference. If you guys are putting stuff together and you want to be quiet, put that, take that tip. I get all my little pieces here, these little U's, and I throw them off to the side here. Okay. Got 4 of them. We got bolts, nuts, and bolts, and I want to take, we are going to take the bracket, we're going to take a washer and a bolt, put it through. Then we're going to take the washer and bolt, put it through here, just snap it on like that. That's all it does, is like a U on there. And we're going to put our washer on. and bolt on. Okay. And take this. Come on. Yeah, I need new ratchet set. I need new ratchet set. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm not even gonna use this big one. I'm going to use my little one. The ratchet set is, where's my 1/2-inch ratchet? Alright, we got the long one, we got the short one. We're going to use this one to tighten it up. And I'm going to use my crescent. I'm going to put the crescent wrench on the bolt. And we're just going to tighten it up. Now, these don't have to be like crimped tight so you bend the metal. You just got to have them tight enough so they don't give. I don't like much movement in them, but if you over tighten them, you will bend the reel. So I just give them good like that, and that's it. You can see, and then when you're in, you can tap it, and it's, as long as that's on the tree like that. That's one stick. Two sticks. Do, guys, I'm taking the warning labels off. Taking the warning label off. I don't like the red sticking out. Don't like the red. So it doesn't say you're not allowed to take the sticker off on here anyway. I think tree stands you're not allowed to take stickers off. Tree stands, you got to keep warning labels on them. This is just a sticker. Minimum tree of 9 inches. That's what it says to use. So if you guys are using sticks, make sure you're getting your parameters on what you can use and where you can use them and where you can't use them, just to be safe. But to be honest with you, I've had these bent backwards on trees to get up them. But now I'm getting older, getting a little more careful, and not a lot less daring. Hold on, Chris. I'll see what you said in a second here, bud. Rungs. Let's see, what did he say? Assembling climbing rungs. Yeah, the Big Game Quick Stick. I'm putting together these for my tree stand. I've got new property, Chris, out by work, 250 acres, and I'm really excited about it. It's really nice. It's a nice farm. I can drive right up to where I need to be or close to where I need to be and then get off. They're really nice. They're like, hey, if you get a deer, we got quads. You can go get your deer with your quads. I have quads myself, but it's nice to have people like that, you know, letting me on their land. I did see a guy hunting, a kid hunting. But yeah, new property. And I got a video coming out on the new property. I just did a quick walkthrough. I am going to be doing more videos on that property. So you know. But I went over right after work yesterday and just walked it with, I had my work clothes on, but I just took a walk and I seen a bunch of rubs, a lot of scrapes, and acorns are falling. And that is key to having acorns, because of that drought we had. I didn't think there was any acorns available, but there's a ton of acorns over here, and there's a ton of buck rubs, and I'm pretty excited. And there's a couple really big ones. You'll see it in the video, like my initial property. Did I scout it? I just went yesterday and walked it for like an hour, and I did run into a kid who said he got permission from the lady and gentleman that gave me permission. Her brother owns the land too, and gave this kid and his dad permission to hunt on it, but they were way down from me. So I went up, I met him, I talked to him, really nice kid, and I told him I'm going to be about 200 yards this way. I'm going to have cameras up, and I'm going to have my stand up. I don't steal anything. I don't expect you to steal anything. I told him straight up. So I won't mess with your stuff. Don't mess with my stuff. And that's it. And he was really cool, really good young kid, which is awesome to see kids in the woods. He just graduated high school. And I talked to him, and he said his dad was hunting over across the street. So very cool, very excited about it. It's nice because I can get, right after work, I could jump into the stand instead of me driving almost an hour home, getting dressed and going down to my stand here. I can run over. I'm there in about 10 minutes. So it's really cool to have a little place by work to, you know, hunt. And there's some big deer in the area. And the kid told me, he's like, there's some big ones in here, but he didn't see any yet. In Allegheny County, you're allowed to hunt now. It's earlier than the rest of the state. Okay, so when you're putting these together, you got to make sure when you put this rung in, if I turn this the opposite way, like this, you see how there's going to be 2 rights or 2 lefts. You got to see this one and this one. You got to make sure you put the brackets on so you stagger the steps, so you guys know. That's how that's going to be. So when I put them together, I put them together like this, and then I look and say, okay, we're going to turn this one around. And my son's got a baseball game today. We got football game tomorrow. So I'm trying to get this stuff done right now. I'm going to run down to my stand. I'm not going to video me down my stand because I got to get down there, get in, and get out of there. I am going to pull my card, my camera card, so I may be doing a live later this evening and checking my camera card. So we may be doing that as well. So if you are around later, you see me going live, stop in. We'll do a camera review. Not a camera review. We'll do a camera reveal, I guess, what's on my camera here with the house. We'll do that later and tomorrow. And then I got to do haircuts today. We're buying our hunt license today because I'm going to get my son out down Uniontown as soon as we can get rolling, because you can't Sunday hunt now. So that's nice to have options of Saturday or Sunday now for the kid, though, because he is so busy with sports and things. I don't know when we would be able to go out. So having that Sunday option is very nice, because now we can hunt Saturday evening, Sunday morning. We can hunt Saturday morning, come home. We can hunt Sunday morning, Sunday evening. A couple different options now. It's nice. And I'm really hoping. There's 2 really nice 10 points down at the camp and a 9 point. And he wants to get something to mount on the wall. And if he gets one of these deer, I'll get it mounted for him, because I would probably shoot these deer myself. So if he can get that, that would be a great accomplishment. And I would be ecstatic to have him shoot a buck. I don't know how my wife would feel about me getting another deer mounted in the house, but she's cool with it. She knows I love it. She knows I love my deer hunting and my fishing, but I don't have any fish mounted. But I love hunting just a hair better than fishing. And she knows how important that is to me. So she lets me get my deer mounted and put it in the house. All right, so now there's the top. Let's see. Okay, this one goes this way. This is the top tee, so this will be my stand. This is a 20-foot one, so I'll probably have it up to my stand about 19. And then I'll have this to grab on to jump into my stand. So I'll have my stand at about 19 foot. Depending on what tree, but the trees that I looked at yesterday were, I can get up in, there's some oak trees there that are dropping. I can get up in an oak tree even. But it's really cool. It's a really nice setup. You'll see once I start getting you guys involved with that and showing you everything, you'll understand what I'm talking about. I do recommend you go over and watch I'm editing it right now, the video that I made yesterday. It's pretty simple video. There's nothing crazy on it, but it's just basically what I do, so you guys know. Hey, Uncle Gary. it's you know, and I like to show you exactly what's going on and how I do things. So it's just a video of me getting in the woods after work, walking it, finding some things, showing you everything. There's a lot of scrapes and rubs, and I think you guys will like that. It's okay. So that's all of the technical work I need done on there, huh? Alright, so we can shut these off. I don't know. Close these up, and then we can open these. Open these up. And then these are the straps for it. And believe me, I like to be exactly how I want them. Okay. Let's see if this is right now. Put this up through. Okay, let's see if I did that right. That goes through that one. This one goes through that one. And then you tie it tight like that. And that's what you have. You have the strap like that. You can loosen it, you can tighten it, and that's it. The straps hook onto here, and you put this against the tree and put them up. So that's that. So now I got to put all these straps together real quick, and we'll do that all right here. That way you know what the heck I'm doing. Keep all the straps together. These are all going to go to the new spot. Thank you guys for stopping in today. Appreciate you. Beautiful day out. It rained a couple days. So that's kind of cool. We needed the rain for the food plot. So I'm hoping to go down there and show you guys the food plots. Hopefully it did work and get a jump start. They were growing, but they weren't growing real well because of the drought we had. And the deer, believe it or not, haven't been moving real well because of the drought we had. Now, it rained for the last couple of days, and there's been a lot of deer movement. Hoping, or I'm expecting more camera activity this past week because of the rain. So I think it's getting them going. And from what I could tell out at this new spot, they are making scrapes. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, if you want to check out any of my gear, go over to my store and purchase some gear, man. It's I hope you'll like it, Chris. And he did say he liked it. And it's some performance gear for fishing. We got some hunting stuff. We got a lot of nice hats, clothes, and stuff like that. I'm waiting on an order to get sent out to Sean and Dawn, and I'm waiting on my new shirts and stuff that I'm premiering this year. So I got a shirt coming that I'm going to be wearing when I go scouting and hunting, and you'll see it on my videos. Really nice shirt. It's like a camo with a gray middle with my logos on it, and I got a hat, another hat that I got made for myself that I'll be wearing, and all that good stuff. Alright, so put the sticks together like this. I will take a strap. I didn't get no phone calls from anybody, so I guess nobody got anything this morning. I guess. wrong, guys. Sorry. I'm getting old, forgetting stuff. Then what I do is I just pull these straps tight on here, just like that. Wrap the strap around it. I'll probably put 2 straps on it, just to keep it tight, just to keep them from rattling when I carry them in. Just like so. It's getting warm out already. And that's it, guys. They're together. All the straps, just 2 straps hold it, and then I just wrap it, and then I take the other straps with me. Just tie this up like this. I put it through itself, put it on there, and that's it. That's all together. So I put this on my shoulder when I walk in with my tree stand, and I set them down. Just carry them like this, take them in, and we are ready to roll. So let me put this over here. That is going in. My son busted one of my panels on my siding here with his baseball. I need to pop this out. Some water. There we go. All right, so that's that. I also got a tree stand coming. I always use ratchet straps, or a new ratchet strap every year. I go out and buy 2 packs. Sometimes I get them on Amazon. I have a really good strap that I have on my stand down here by my house, and that thing is like 3 inches, and it holds 2,000 pounds. So what I do, you know how the straps come on the stand? Well, I cut them off and I put my own straps on, and I make sure that they're ratcheting and they're at least 1,000 pounds. So these ones here will go to the new property with me, and I'll cut these up and make them work on my stand, and they don't move. So now the ones down here, since I have private property and I take them out, I have these steps. I have the metal steps, the screw-in steps. So I'm going to be using them down at the property. And then just so you can see, the smaller steps I use, I take out like the first 5. And then the bigger steps, I have these bigger grizzlies. These are bigger steps. This is for 300 pounds. And these are a wider step. They go higher up in the tree for me. So the first 5, I'm trying to get these out of the pack here so you can see. And I don't know why I'm not taking them out the proper way. Okay, so here. So I have these longer ones, and I have these shorter ones, and I'll show you the difference here. So you can see the difference. One's just a little more beefier and a little longer than these smaller ones. You can see it's got like another 2 inches on them. So you have the smaller one here that I use lower, the first 5 steps to get up, and then these bigger ones just to grab and have it more secure when I'm going up the tree at about 15 to 25 foot. These will be on there. So I have these, and I have the small ones. So we're going to put these together. And I think I have 10. Usually 10 steps will do, 4. And these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 10 steps. But I am going to take and cut these ones out and take these with me today, because I'm going to put these up higher. As I get older, I got to be safer and safer, you know what I'm saying? I got kids in sports, I can't get hurt. Alright, so that's these right here. And these red stickers annoy me. I don't know why they put them on each one of them, but I cut them off. They drive me insane, because that's just a red flag basically saying, hey, my tree stand's right here. So I take them off. And I sit there and take the time and cut each one of them off, because I can't stand the red tags on them. even that little bit of white on there. Yes, I tie off. I use a harness. I tie off with a harness. I'll show you guys the harness here in a second. I use a muddy harness. Definitely tie off. I don't recommend you doing... Now, I have a ladder stand that I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't tie off as much in a ladder stand as I do in a lock-on. A lock-on is a must. A climber is a must. And I'm going to say a must in the ladder stand as well. But to be honest with you, I don't want to lie to you guys. Sometimes I do not tie off in a ladder stand because it's a ladder and it's to the tree and I sit in it like a seat. And if it's going to go, it won't go because it's strapped in multiple areas. So it really can't fall, but it's always safe to strap in. If you're up in the air, strap yourself in. I'm not going to ever say, oh, there's an exception. There's no exceptions to safety. Always strap in no matter what. So there is this. One more to go, but these, I don't know why they individually stick it on each one of these. And then when you can't get it off, you got to sit there and play with it. And I mess with them. Believe me, I get every piece of white and red and off of here as I can. I get it all off. I'll even go as far as spray painting them or putting black tape on them if I can't get them off. But they come off. A little bit of work, they come off. So that's that. One more. And that is that. Oh, there's a piece of red on there, guys. My wife says I have I don't know what that's called, ADD or something or whatever. But that's that. Okay. So all my steps are ready. Let me go grab my harness and I'll show you my harness real quick. Take all of them. Let me grab my harness for you guys. So here's my harness. So what I do is fairly simple. I'll show you guys right now. I'll demonstrate safety to you guys. Step one loop through my leg, bring it over here, step with that leg, put it up, put it over, pull the leg straps up, like this, put the harness on, and let's go like this a little bit. So you have the leg straps here. You take these two straps here, pull them tight. They're up under here. You don't want to get too tight or your bits and pieces will get a little crammed up when you're sitting. So I keep that just a hair loose. Okay, just like that. I like, it's funny guys because they have to be both even. Okay, so I pull them down like this. And that's what I do. And then I strap this on here. And then my back tether, see that loop? I have a strap around the tree with a carabiner, and this gets strapped onto the tree on the carabiner. So you're all in, you're safe, and you're good to go. These muddy harnesses are pretty nice. They're real easy to work, real easy to get off. See how they just fall right off? You can't really mess them up. They come like this already. Now there is a lifespan on your harnesses, guys. There is a tag and there's a date, and it says do not use after 3 years. This is 2 years old, so after this year this got to go away and I got to buy a new one because the restraints after 3 years of being weathered or in use, if you would fall out of a tree and you use one and it doesn't break or nothing, it rips. You see how all these are stitched? That's what breaks away to break your fall and you hang there. But the stitching and everything, they only guarantee it for like 3 years. So there is a born date on these harnesses. So don't think, 20 years ago you got a harness and you're good for the rest of your life. You got to, there is a born on date on them, and you have to switch them out every so often. It's like a smoke detector in your home. Every so often you have to replace the smoke detectors. Well, same thing with your gear. You want to be safe, but the stitching may fail, malfunction after so many years from UV and just being weathered and being out there and putting it on and off and keeping it in storage. So I recommend you buy a new harness about every 3 years. That's what I recommend. So, but that's it, guys. That's everything. I'm going to put this stuff in the truck, and I am going to go down and I am going to get my stand ready, and I'm going to pull my card. So if you guys are interested, later on I may go live and do a show you what I'm seeing on my camera. So stop back in later on this evening after all this work is done. I'm going to go, like I said, I got to go get a haircut. We got to go get our hunting licenses. We got a baseball game, and then we're going to be back home, and I will probably go live later on this evening. So thank you guys for coming in. Thanks for joining me while I demonstrate what I'm doing today. Keep an eye out for the new property video as well. And I still have Theo's award ceremony that I have it in editing, but I don't have it fully edited yet. That's going to be coming out as well. But I'm doing all this hunting stuff now, so I'm throwing it in there. You will be seeing some little short clips of like fishing, some highlight stuff that I did that I'm going to be throwing in there and mixing in like throughout the weeks. But thank you guys today for stopping in. If you see me going live later, stop in. We'll take a look at the deer pictures and see what we got going on. But like I always say, guys, take your kid fishing or hunting. We're going to preserve our sport and pass it on to future generations. And we will see ya. Boom!